Yo, people, what's going on? Back again for another episode of the weekend wrap up. Still top of the league. What you saying, bro?
Nah, what's good? What's good?
I'm cool, you know. I'm cool, fam. Man, just cheesing top of the league and that, bruv. Man, we're just chilling up here, bruv. What you saying?
Nah, man, I'm just we're still chilling down there, but get me. I'm good. I'm good. Literally not too long in from a run, so I just got out of the shower, so I'm flipping hot and bothered. So
Nah, I hear that, bruv. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm going on them runs, bruv. You're centre back now. You don't need to run. You know them ones. I'm just cheesing now, fam.
I want to be one of the fittest centre backs out there, man. Get me.
This
I
guy,
don't think
bruv.
I can move to United, to be honest.
Hey, bruv, to be fair, you could get a game still. You know, like that.
I could, especially with anyway. Before we get into it, obviously, because I've got a few things that you might like in regards to your manager right now. So I've got a few things to say about yesterday, but until we get into that, where's everyone watching from and all of that? As always,
let us know where you're watching from, people. We got over 300 people here. You lot were waiting for us. We already know what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside. Mad love for the support as always. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's just going through your comments now. Let us know where you're watching from. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna get into the and then we're gonna get into the topics. You lot was loving James yesterday. He was fuming after the game, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But the thing is, I said it, and it was unpopular. I told you, man, about Liverpool strike force. I told you that they've gone stale, and that Liverpool are done out here at the top now, brother. Man was saying, oh, no. It's because of the injuries. It's not because of the injuries, bro. When your strikers aren't scoring goals, it's got nothing to do with your defense, bro. The team's gone stale, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's been 4 years. You always have to evolve your football team every 2 or 3 years. You have to keep it fresh. Liverpool haven't been doing that. And now their teams, most of their players are going towards their final contracts in football, They're 28, 29 years old. And they're past their best, bro. Like, Mo Salah's not going to improve. Mane's not going to improve. Henderson's not going to improve. All these players are not going to improve. They've gone stale now, bro. And it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see. Liverpool are done at the top. They had their 5 minutes. Man City are going to come back to where they were. United are going to continue to spend. Chelsea are going to continue to spend. And Liverpool, as we know them over the last 2-3 years, they're finished. They're finished. I mean, they're not going to win a Premier League title probably again in the next 2-3 seasons. Don't see it, mate. Do you know what I mean? What are they going to do? Overhaul their squad and buy 5-6 men with what money? They're done, mate. Do you know what I mean? They had a nice little spell. It was emotional, guys. Do you know what I mean? Back to looking forward to Man United Liverpool derbies, bruv. We belong. Do you know what I mean? This is what it is, mate. This is what it is. You know what I mean? Back to looking forward to Pam in Everton. You know them ones.
I can see where your energy is. Oh, am I sounding all right?
Yeah, fine, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Yeah, I can see where your energy is today. Did you get what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into, let me just go straight into it, So in regards to the Liverpool thing, I said at the beginning of the season, the reason why I thought Man City were going to win it was because I didn't think Liverpool could play at that level for another season. Do you get what? They've been at that high level for 2 years. It's going to be so difficult to top that. Do you get what I'm saying? And in that 2 years, they got Premier League, they got Champions League. It's very hard to do that, especially when you're not changing the team properly. Do you get what I'm saying? On top of that, now they got injuries to key players. The thing about Mane, Firmino, and Salah, for me, is that at some point you have to freshen things up. Jota came in, freshened it up, and it looked like gave a new lease of life.
And then got injured, unluckily.
So now you're relying on the same people who motivation is so big in football. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's hard to motivate man that have been there at the top for so long doing it and to just keep getting it out of them, keep getting out of them. And I don't think that they're finished, but I just think they just need to, like you said, they just need to freshen things up.
The reason why I say they're finished is because they don't have the money to freshen things up. What they should have done, was they should have been thinking about transitioning the squad while they were winning, bro. That's what United did. Even when we were winning, every summer we would maybe spend 30 million and bring in one player or something. Liverpool didn't do that, bro. They were happy to not really buy anyone, because they were winning, and the players they did buy were shitty squad players. Whereas United would always buy like a first team player every summer. You know what I'm saying? Just to freshen it up, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Bring in a Rooney, bring in a Carrick, bring in a Ferdinand. while you're winning, bro, like spend the 30 million and get like a one player that's gonna come into your starting lineup and improve it. Liverpool kept buying bench players like Minamino and Oxlade-Chamberlain and Keita. They didn't strengthen their starting 11. Their starting 11, yeah, that they're playing now, yeah, the strongest starting 11 is pretty much the same starting 11 that they won all their trophies with.
Bar, obviously, the defense and
what defense, bro? Think about it, bro. They didn't win nothing before Virgil. So Virgil,
started with at the beginning of the season. Okay.
No, everything they won their trophies with, yeah. The strongest Liverpool team now is still Henderson, flipping Wijnaldum, and it's only really what's his name, Thiago, that comes into that team, yeah, that they bought as a first team player. Other than that, everyone's there. Firmino, Salamani, same thing.
And Fabinho.
Exactly, Fabinho, same thing. You know them ones. Like it's all the same thing.
I just think it's so hard when you're not investing in the team to match that level that you set over the last 2 years. It's so hard. Liverpool, like, how many times they lost this season already? What, twice maybe?
I don't know, bruv.
I'm not talking about losing.
Liverpool have drawn too many. They haven't lost many. They've just drawn too many, bro. That's why
we're talking about a team that hardly lost over the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They've hardly lost, and we're asking them to maintain that without even freshening up. Do you get what I'm saying? I would understand if, you know, they brought in Thiago, fair enough, but like you said, there's too many people who, when you know your spot is guaranteed, when you know you've been killing it and you've been rolling over teams for the last 2-3 years, it's hard to actually just maintain that. Get me? Meanwhile, City have gone through that spot where they've got something to fight for now because they got moved to last year in the league. United have now, you've been through years where you've had to fight, like you've got to fight for this now. Do you get what I'm saying? And I just think both teams were coming from two different places of fight. In saying that, United's definitely set up to draw that game. Definitely set up to draw that game for me. I think your manager yesterday missed the trick.
He did. He fucked it.
And I think when I saw that starting lineup, I just thought, you know what? When the going gets tough, this is what a big manager does, yeah? You guys have been playing how you've been playing. I'm not saying you shouldn't take into account Liverpool, but if you're a big manager in charge of a big team fighting for the league, unless you're Jose Mourinho, which is not, like you go out and you play to your team's strengths because you know it's what's been working. Come up a big game and he just went back to his old nonsense self. I don't know why. Obviously, you lot got the draw, so it probably shows that, you know, he did well, but ultimately you could have won that game yesterday. Did you get what
you should have won that game, not could have, should have.
Dropping someone like Bailly, dropping him is just ridiculous. I don't know if he's injured. If he's injured, then fair enough. I don't think he's not injured.
He was on the bench, bro. He's not
exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Dropping him is ridiculous. We've been seeing the best Pogba we've seen in months. Yeah.
He moved to the right hand side,
and he moves into the thingy. And the most annoying thing is that I was watching that game, and the commentators were just talking about, oh yeah, this position that Pogba's in, he's not doing anything, blah blah blah, as if he was the issue. Yeah. These times it wasn't his fault, and even I was getting annoyed. I'm not even a United fan, but then they weren't even talking about the fact that he's once again brought in McTominay and Fred to do whatever he feels that they do, and they were getting moved to in that first half.
Yeah, they were. They
were getting moved to.
That was Bruno's fault, though, to be fair, because he wasn't tracking Thiago and he was just letting him go, innit?
No, I hear that, but there was still Shaqiri, fam. Shaqiri's been like injured. Shaqiri looked like he was a next thing yesterday.
Yeah, he was making Shaqiri look like flipping prime Riyad Mahrez and that, bro. Just running past man and that.
Fam, Shaqiri was finding holes in the pockets like with ease, and you shouldn't be finding holes in those pockets if there's two holding midfielders. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it just should not be happening. And then playing, just the whole formation was up. Bruno had another stinker, but if I talk about that, they'll say I'm chatting rubbish. Get me another stinker.
Nah, they won't, bro. He was getting cooked on Twitter, you know, like, bro. I swear down. Bro, man was trending. He was getting cooked. Man was saying, yeah, Bruno without GA is Jesse Lingard and that, bro. Man was cooking him, bro.
But listen,
and I think Jesse gives you more, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Without the GA.
When we say these things, and this is what I hear people saying, you've got agendas and that at times, isn't it? But when you say these things and they call it agendas, it's like, fam, man, watch football, bruv. But people are so reactionary. People are just like, yeah, goals and assists, that's all they care about. But they don't actually look at man's performance. Man was all disappointed to come off, bruv. He should have been dragged off sooner.
Yeah, bruv. But this is it, Dapo. You know what it is with me, yeah? I've noticed, you know, because I'm so blunt, yeah, and so unapologetic with my opinions, yeah? people, a lot of the time, people don't like my opinions just because they're my opinions, not because of what I'm saying, bro. Because if someone else says it, they might agree with it. It's just that I just say it in such a I don't give a fuck way, and I'll never change. Do you know what I mean? Like when I told these men about Bruno early doors, they didn't want to listen to me. They were like, "Oh, it's only because you're like you don't like him because he's taking Pogba's place and all these other things, bro. We can't lace Pogba's boots, mate. Now, I mean, it's got nothing to do with the Pogba situation. Why I didn't think that, why I thought that these men are overrating Bruno Fernandes and giving him all these player of the months and that. The reason why I thought they were overrating him is because I watch him with my eyes and realize just how limited he is as a footballer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's a set piece merchant. Like that's what man is. Like, and that's just the honest truth. And it hurts me because my team, if we don't build our team around him, and we actually have a more balanced approach, we can actually win stuff, you know? Like it's gonna get to the point where he could become a problem to the system. And also because of his attitude as well, the way he behaved yesterday, that's not acceptable for any Manchester United player. Bro, you know what I'm saying? It's not acceptable for any Manchester United player. And don't think the rest of the dressing room's not seeing, how he's behaving, and what Ollie's letting him get away with. And eventually that will become a problem. You've been in the dressing room. If there's a certain man that can get away with fuckery and no one else can, bro, that starts to peter into training and a man starts to talk about it. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? As man almost refusing to come off the pitch, bro. And then slap Mason's hand and walking past, man.
At first it was like, because he was meant to get substituted, but then it looked like there was a problem with McTominay, innit?
Yeah, so he was like, no.
Now it's time he realized McTominay's come back on. Man starts shouting at someone.
Yeah.
He starts shouting at someone on the sideline, proper going at someone. And it could only be one of the coaches or whatever. He comes off here, throwing up a stink, and that's fair enough, innit? But Ollie still goes and slaps his hand, pat on the back. Bro, listen, I hear it's one thing to be disappointed with coming off. I think every player should be disappointed with coming off, innit? But when I'm just saying, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy, because if that was Pogba yesterday that did that when he came off, the world will be in disarray. And even so, another thing, and sometimes it sounds like I'm a proper Pogba fan. If I am a Pogba fan, I can't even lie, I'm a Pogba fan, But yesterday, Roy Keane went ham at Pogba for missing that chance, and he was like, no, look, everyone's always been talking about Pogba, and this is your chance. Yes, Pogba maybe should have scored, but it wasn't that bad.
Bro, it was a good save, bro.
It wasn't that bad of a miss to be going.
It wasn't. It was a good save from the goalkeeper. My man's going on like he missed the target or something. Like the goalkeeper's made a good, has made a very good save.
All right, I'm looking at the table. Liverpool are fourth.
Yeah, but my bro, they're fourth.
Raw. You see, look, Man City are coming, bro. Man City second.
They go above us, bro. If they win,
if they win their game in hand, they go above. And this is what I'm saying. City right now are just looking. They just quietly. I think the best thing to have happened is you guys doing this, because all the attention is on you and Liverpool, because Liverpool are defending champions. Do you get what I'm saying? So where Man City didn't start so well, the attention's been taken away from them, and now they're just like plodding away and just they're gonna come back and win it. I reckon they're gonna come back and win it. Honestly. Oh,
yeah. But I had them down to win it, and then when Liverpool signed Jota, obviously, I couldn't foresee the injuries Liverpool had. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, boom, they've signed Jota now. Do you know what I mean? They must win this now with Jota and Thiago. Obviously, like man's not a psychic. I didn't foresee the injuries. Do you know what I mean? But the way Man City are playing, it's a joke. Like, and the thing is, they're defensively solid now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bro. And that's what's gonna win them the title.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? That's what's gonna win them the title. The fact that they're defensively very sound. John Stones is playing well. Do you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is.
Yeah, so let me just plug this charger, bro.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Battery is just going low.
Later, man's just mashing up his own yard and that.
Innit? All for content.
That's it. And this is a great comment. It's true. They rate players on GA, or how many trophies they won. They always say, but what has he won, bruv? The Neville brothers won more trophies than most, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Anyway, this is what I'm trying to say, bruv. Like, I don't rate just comments. I rate like looking at football as well. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's where's the thing? Okay, I'm back. Yeah. You know what? Very quickly on my stream. And I want to take. Am I going mad for saying this? On my stream last week, when Rooney retired, I pretty much know where you're going to be with this one, yeah. I saw a tweet, yeah, that said the greatest ever English player, yeah.
Yeah, who was it? Probably Marvin Morgan or something. I mean, Marvin put that as well.
I said, you what? I said that
like, he's in the conversation for sure.
No, listen, to be honest, of the last 20 years, I'm not going to say like for in you know in life or whatever, but of the last 20 years, I actually put him as number 2.
Behind who?
Ashley Cole.
You're an Arsenal man, innit? So like, I get that.
No, but I don't really. You know why I say that, yeah? And people were calling me mad because Ashley Cole was the best in his position
in the world. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
throughout his whole career. And even when like major tournaments for England, he was always the only one, apart from 04 with Rooney. Most tournaments, he always came back with credit because like he did his job and he did it well. And
you're right.
He set it top for 10 years. Whereas with Rooney, and the reason why I put him number 2, don't get it twisted. Rooney was a madness, but Rooney also had a lot of periods where he weren't doing much.
Bro, this is a conversation I had on my channel, and big up everyone inside. Over 1,000 of you in here. Smash the like. We had this conversation on the world stage. Rooney's, I wouldn't say he's disgraced himself, but he hasn't lived up to the level that he should be at, considering what he's done in the Premier League. When you look at Rooney's record in the Champions League, it's average. When you look at Rooney's record in major tournaments, is shambolic for a player of his ability. I've always said this. However, in terms of the talent that this guy had, he was an absolute madness, bro. Yeah, you know what I mean? So if you're using the argument that, yo, like on the top stage, yeah, he ain't lived up to the hype, cool. I understand why you'd put Ashley Cole there, because Ashley Cole at one point was definitely one of the best left backs in the world, and he's definitely been top 3 in the world in this position, yeah, for a sustained period of time. I can't say the same about Rooney. I can't say the same about really any other English player. So I get that. But maybe that's also to do with what position he plays as well. Do you know what I mean? Rooney plays in a more creative position, so he's got more competition. That's the only thing I would say. But in terms of overall level, I get what you're saying. Ashley Cole in his prime could play for any team in the world. Do you know what I mean? So could Wayne Rooney at one period of time, but I think Ashley Cole could have done it for a longer period of time.
Bro, I'm in regards to ability, I'm not even. That's why I put him. And it's funny because if people think if you don't put him number 1, then you don't rate him. It's mad. Get me? Like, and remember, I love Scholes, but I put Rooney above Scholes as one of the better players. Do you get what I'm saying? And like with Rooney, when you have to look at it in totality, I'm someone, because someone was bringing, who was it? I think it was Ziyech actually. Is it Ahmad? I think it was Ahmad. Ahmad was telling me, big up Ahmad every time though. Ahmad was telling me that he showed me all of Rooney's accolades, and I said, I don't mean nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like all these top players have accolades. Do you get what I'm saying? And that just means he was a good player or he was part of a great team. But for me, if we're talking about the best player, I like to look at performances, innit? For me personally. And if I'm looking at performances, Ashley Cole, he trumps Rooney for me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Rooney had spells where you don't want to get rid of him. For England, he never showed up. Like, but you can't debate his quality. I just put him number 2 for me. I just wanted to bring that up because I wanted to know what you thought about
that. I think it's all about perspective, innit? You see the thing with football and opinions, yeah? It's like it depends on how you want to look at something. You can look at the same picture, yeah, from a different angle, yeah, and it looks different, bro. And I just think that we have to discuss the parameters that we're using to rate these players, innit? If we discuss the parameters, then cool. Like, I get it. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, I think in terms of talent, I think Rooney's probably the most talented player that England have had, like, in my lifetime, in terms of talent, in terms of the multitude of things he can do with a football, bro. Do you know what I mean? Rooney was useful in attacking. He was useful as a goal scorer, goal creator. Do you know what I'm saying? Defensively, he puts in a shift. He just does everything in it. Do you know what I mean? He was almost like the complete centre forward. So for me, he's definitely the most complete. If you're talking about when they were at their best, yeah, who reached the highest level in football, then your argument for Ashley Cole is very valid, because I think that Ashley Cole probably reached a higher level in the sense that you could argue at one time he's probably the best left back in the world. I don't think Rooney was ever the best attacker in the world or striker in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? But so if that's your argument, cool, I get it. But I still think in terms of overall talent and the level that Rooney's reached, in terms of what his game is consistent of, I have to say Rooney, bruv. I have to say Rooney. It's a mad thing.
Yeah. Okay. I hear that. I hear that. I mean, that is I can't really debate that one, to be honest, in regards to talent and whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't really debate that. But yeah, no, it's good. I just thought I'd get your view because you're United, man, and he's retired, and you know, fair play to him. Had a great career. But moving on, back to City. 4-0 yesterday.
Yeah.
They're your main rivals, right, for the league?
I wouldn't say they're our rivals. I would say that we're their rivals for the league, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If they win the game in hand, they're ahead of us and they're a better team than us. So it's one of them ones where I think that we're rivaling them for the league, not the other way around, bro. I wouldn't say it's ours to lose, bro. Like we ain't won it in flipping 8 years. So it's not ours. You know, like it's theirs to lose, I think.
Yeah, man. No, I think as well, and we've spoken about him a couple times here now, and it's funny now because it takes him scoring 2 goals yesterday for people to be like, oh, John Stones, to get what I'm saying. But
I mean, John Stones has been back for a hot minute, but now, but because he scored 2 goals, now these men are always saying, oh yeah, John Stones is back. And that's what I mean about these reactionary football fans and the media. Do you know what I mean? They have to wait till he scores a couple goals to start talking about it. It's the same with Grealish. Man's been singing Jack Grealish's praise forever, and it's only when he made his England debut, and then done a few flicks and that, then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, he's the real deal. He's been doing this, bruv. You know what I mean? But they just need one moment to react, and then they jump on a bandwagon and stop like over sensationalizing things, bro. It's nonsense, bro.
Yeah, and this is I was watching a game yesterday, and it's good. It's good that he's got those 2 goals, but recently, and again we've spoken about it already, like he's actually been doing his actual job of defending, and he's been defending well. Do you get? I mean, to the point where I actually do believe he's changed Pep's mind, and now he's number 2, or alongside Ruben Diaz as the his first choice pairing. Do you get what I'm saying? And Ruben Diaz, honestly, man, he's just
you know what it is, yeah. I wouldn't say John Stones is first choice. He's first choice at the moment. The one thing about Pep is if you're playing well for him, and he trusts you, he'll play you. So I think, like he'll play him at the moment. If Stones, because remember, like Pep pretty much came out and said he told John Stones he could leave in the summer. Like he said, I told him he could leave. He said he's a good kid, but obviously, like he's 4th in the pecking order or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And obviously,
Arsenal I remember I was saying Arsenal went in for him, or there was talk about, and I was like, get John Stones to our club now. And people were slamming me for saying that. Do you get what I'm saying? And now those same people would love to have Stones at the club. Get me? Fair play to Stones. He's turned it around and worked hard. Do you get what I'm saying? And now
all season he's been doing it though.
Bruv, he come in, and because you know what it is, because no one has that expectation of him, and because everyone's absolutely killed him. Like he's been able to just get on with his job because no one has anything to do with him. They even brought in Aki, and I'm sure Aki was ahead of him.
Yeah, he was.
Aki was ahead of him, but then because Stones has actually been getting disrespected. He's actually been getting disrespected. Hence why man like Michael Keane and Tchaikovsky will get in the England squad ahead of him, which is
true. Stones weren't even in the England squad conversation, and that is to show you, how well or not well he wasn't, that he was playing or wasn't playing, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Man saying he makes Stones look good, but that's what centre-back partnerships are supposed to complement each other. Do you know what I mean? Maybe just the way John Stones plays, because he's more the ball player, and Diaz is more the initiator, the guy that attacks the ball. So I think that they just work well together.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, Stones by himself, he's good anyway. Yeah, that's for me, he's good, but it's always better when you have someone playing alongside you who brings the best out of you. Do you get what I'm saying? Because Gomez, for me, is a good defender, but playing next to Van Dijk, it makes him even better.
Makes him look a lot better, yeah.
Terry, as much as I don't like him personally, Terry was a good one, but playing alongside Ricardo Carvalho, do you get what I'm saying? It brought the best. Like it just helped when you play next to someone. As good as
it helps when you play next to good players.
Yeah, as good as Rio was, I don't think Rio would have been as good over the years and got to his level if he didn't have people next to him who make
like a Vidic or something like that. You get what of course, like every good player needs a good player to complement them, innit? They need that. They need that absolutely. Like Pepe next to Ramos. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like everyone needs. Do you know what I mean? The player to kind of almost not cover up their weaknesses, but kind of like hide their deficiencies in it. Like every player's got weaknesses in their game, and when you play with certain partners, especially when you're playing in certain positions, it does cover your weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Maguire's weakness is pace, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got many weaknesses, but pace is one of the major ones. So when you put him next to Eric Bailly, the pace isn't as much of an issue. It becomes more of an issue when you play him next to Lindelof.
Bro, the other day, who was your last game? Because not Liverpool. Who did you not play before that?
I can't remember, bro.
Whoever you not played before that, yeah. I remember there was a couple times in that game when Maguire was just out of position and whatever. But because Bailly had the pace to get back in, like it cleaned it up where it didn't even look like a problem anymore. Whereas he's next to someone that hasn't got that speed, all of a sudden you got a problem. So I'm just backing up your point. Yeah,
absolutely. But that's what I mean. Defense is about partnerships. Do you know what I'm saying? Defensive partnerships will make you look better than you actually are. Absolutely. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is another one. It's true. Look at the Koulibaly hype. Everyone was like, oh, we need Koulibaly, 90 million, 90 million. No one's talking about him now. No one's talking about Koulibaly now. Do you know what I'm saying? So now it is what it is. Football's funny, man. The media literally, can make or break a player. Do you know what I mean? The gas, the hype, all of these things, bro. Everyone was talking about Koulibaly, saying we should have spent the 85 million that we spent on Maguire on him. And now no one's talking about the youth. So,
bro, every year, or there's always these people who the media earmark to be the ones to get.
Yeah, now it's Upamecano now.
Yeah, and everyone goes and gets drawn to them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and no one, they'll go and watch their YouTube clips and whatnot. But even let's talk about Upamecano. Shout him out, because I know I'm going to get the comments now. Yeah, let's talk about Upamecano. I watch Upamecano. He's good, very good, but he's also still very young and raw. Do you get what I'm saying? People think he's going to come in and just be this guy that is just gonna just pull up trees and everything. And as good as he is, he's still gonna make the mistakes. He's still gonna, do you know what I mean? He's raw at the end of the day. Same as when people going mad about Saliba. All these people going mad about Saliba that haven't seen him play. I want Saliba in the team, but Saliba is also still very raw. But everyone's always talking about these people. Yeah, no, this is the person. This is the person. Like, I wonder who's gonna be the person this summer to get.
Koulibaly was decent, but I think I saw him play against, I want to say Arsenal, and he got cooked, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, if you're getting cooked by Arsenal, I don't want you, blood. You know, like that, because you're going to play up against better teams, yeah? You're going to play better teams in England, blood, than Arsenal. And if you're getting cooked against Arsenal, bruv, man don't want you in my team. And that's what it is. It's one thing seeing these man, yeah, playing in Italy and them thing there. But, bruv, it's just mad. Do you know what I mean? Like, Koulibaly's mad techie. Like, he can dribble. He's mad technical and all that. But, bruv, man, things I want to see is I want to see defensive positioning. I want to see your recovery. I want to see all of these other things. Do you know what I mean? Not just, you can do on the ball, blood. Do you know what I mean? What, because you can drop a shoulder and that. I don't care about all that, bro. You're centre back. Defend, innit?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm seeing someone saying Saliba was the best player for Nice this week. 100%. For me, from what I've seen of Saliba, and this is all from last season, Saliba's a good player, 100%, but he's not this player that everyone thinks is going to come in and just, you know, light the world up. Do you get what I'm saying? He's definitely good, but he is still very raw, and he can be a bit rash and erratic at times, which he will iron out as time develops. Same with Bailly. Bailly, to me, is a rash player, but he hasn't really shown that since he's come back. He might have got to that stage now where he's ironed it out of his games, same as John Stones, isn't it? But the point I'm trying to make is that everyone always goes after these players as if they're the finished article and whatever, when there's really and truly, there might be better players out there. And people just jump on and do this whole YouTube thing. This is the person, this is the person. Do you get what I'm saying? And Koulibaly was one of them. Not to say he weren't good, but there's a reason why no one really went above and beyond to actually sign this player.
Yeah, there was but there was a Delit one as well. Do you know what I mean? Everyone, the hype around Delit as well when we were linked with Delit. Do you know what I mean? Now he's gone to Juventus. No one's really talking about him no more. It's mad. This is what happens in football. It's the hype, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside. 1.2 here. Smash the like, people. Let's get us up to 500. No, but honestly, yeah, like this is what it is with football. And you know what it is? I say it all the time, yeah, with players. And I got stick for it, innit? Like, even like when we signed Fernandes, yeah, it's like, how come no one else wanted him? Like, How come nobody else wanted him when we wanted him? Do you know what I mean? Because everyone, when man are saying our greatest signing is Eric Cantona and all these things, bearing in mind, Cantona won us 4 out of 5 Premier Leagues and we've not won anything yet. The funny thing is, yeah, he, I believe, went to Portugal, left Portugal, sorry, went to Italy, and then ended up back in Portugal.
Yeah.
Like Pogba went from Italy to Man United and was getting linked with Real Madrid. And this you left Italy and went back to Portugal because he didn't do enough in Italy to get a move to one of the European big clubs. And then, like, bruv, so it's like, I'm thinking, hold on, yeah? Why didn't no one else want him? Why didn't Real Madrid want him? Why didn't Bayern Munich want him? Like, he wasn't that expensive. Do you know what I'm saying? Sporting Lisbon are a selling club. Why didn't no one else want him, bro? Do you know what I mean? And that's what you have to think about. When you look at Koulibaly, for all the hype here, man's 30 years old now, bro. And nobody wants him, bro. So that means, yeah, these men were selling us a dream. Because if he was that lit, someone would have bought him. Even a Juventus or something. One of the big Italian teams. If you're doing well in Italy, one of the top teams in Italy come and snap you up.
Yeah.
That's what happens. If you're doing well in Germany, Bayern Munich come in for you. So if Juve ain't trying to sign you, yeah, then why are we getting excited about you? Do you see what I'm saying?
But this is just what it is. Like you said, like people don't take these things into account. They just
Real Madrid wanted Donny van der Beek and he's sitting on our bench.
No, that's actually wild that he's sitting on your bench, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro. One day he's gonna come out and whatever. Oh, Ozil's gone. Ozil's gone, guys. I'm pissed that he's gone. But I think for everyone, it was just better for him to just go because they were taking a piss with him. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. They were taking a piss, and he's better than 95% of the ballers that we have.
Yeah.
But they're just taking a piss with him. So there comes a point where he goes, and now that he's got no loyalty towards the Arsenal ball, because I think that he loves Arsenal. I just don't think he loves the Arsenal hierarchy. Do you get what I'm saying? And now that he's always away from them and whatever, I really hope he comes out and talks. Because like if it was because of the whole Muslim thing, he's in a country now where he's surrounded by a Muslim culture and everything. So he's not going to be frowned upon for talking out on it. So I hope he does come out and talk. I hope he goes there and smashes it, absolutely smashes it, and then all these people that are talking rubbish about him will just shut their mouths. Now that he's gone, it frees up money on the wage bill again. Do I think we're going to get anyone in? No, I don't think we're going to get anything in. I'm hearing Buendia is still the guy that we're looking at.
Yeah.
So, and guys, you can hold me to this in regards to Buendia. I don't think that's the guy. If he comes in and does well for us, then I'm happy, obviously. But me personally, I think there's probably better options for us. But then again, we're Arsenal. We don't have money, and it is what it is. But yeah, Rants. Bruno flopped at Udinese, which is a great feeder club for young talent. And their young talent go on to big things. I didn't even know he went to Udinese. You know?
Yeah, bro. Man flopped. And you know what's a Mazzolini, yeah? Like, it's mad, yeah, because with football and football fans, you get a lot of rumors and that. Man said, yeah, that people are saying Madrid wanted him. Madrid never wanted him. Madrid looked at him. Liverpool looked at him as well. I know for a fact that Liverpool looked at him, and when they looked deeper into his numbers and stuff and actually his contribution, Liverpool became disinterested because they saw the holes, they saw the losing of the ball, they saw all of this bullshit, and Liverpool pulled out. So because a club's looking at a player, that doesn't mean that they're interested in them and they want to sign them. Like, it just means that, yo, like, you're on my radar. When you're one of the top scorers in Europe from midfield, yeah, of course you're going to be on the radar of big clubs. They're going to know that you exist. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't mean that they want you. And that's what happened with Liverpool and Bruno. That's what happened with Real Madrid and Bruno. They wanted Donny van der Beek, bro. The reason why we got Donny is because there was an agreement in place for Donny to go to Real Madrid, and then financially they couldn't deal with it. And Man United, with their links with Van der Sar, got first dibs on him because they already had a gentleman's agreement he could leave. So that's how we ended up at Manchester United. But Real Madrid was his first choice, and that's where he was supposed to be going. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many times, bro. Like, man are saying, oh yeah, Tottenham wanted him. Cool, that's one team. And with all due respect to Tottenham, they're not a big football club. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that Tottenham wanted him doesn't mean anything. I'm not gonna get excited about signing a player that Tottenham wanted. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll get excited about signing a player that Real Madrid wanted, Barcelona wanted, Bayern Munich, because they got proper scouts. Do you know what I mean? They've got a proper scouting system. A lot of the Tottenham players that Poch brought in, yeah, is because he already knew who they was from his time at Southampton, because they got a mad scouting system, and the director of football that he had with him, he trusts him. Do you know what I mean? The same man that found Toby and that found flipping that found Mane and all these man there. So it's not really a surprise, bro. But that's the thing in football, bro. My man went to Italy, flopped, and then went back to Portugal. You know what I'm saying? And what, man's 25 now. So it's one of them ones where obviously certain teams saw something, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't Juventus come in for him when he was in Italy then? Do you know what I mean? Or one of the bigger clubs.
He could have just gone on to, like, it happens. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes, but where you just end up flopping when you're younger, but then the older you get, you find your feet.
Absolutely, but my man saying, do you think he was a hidden gem? It wasn't hidden, bro, because everyone knew who he was. A hidden gem is someone that comes out of nowhere. He didn't come out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? It's not a hidden gem, bro. A hidden gem is somebody that comes out of nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? He didn't come out of nowhere. He's 25 years old or 26. Like, that's not hidden gem, bro. Do you know what I mean? A hidden gem is like Riyad Mahrez, yeah. They got Riyad Mahrez. I think they got Riyad Mahrez Leicester for, I want to say like 5 million or something. Maybe it was less than that. I think it was less than that. Guys, let me know how much Mahrez went. I want to say that maybe they didn't even spend £1 million on Mahrez. I could be wrong. That's a hidden gem. A Riyad Mahrez, if you get him for something silly. You lot got Guendouzi for, how much did you, yeah, 500k they got Mahrez for. You see what I mean? And Kante was 5 million. That's what hidden gems are. Do you know what I mean? How much did you lot buy Guendouzi for? I swear you got him from like the 2nd or 3rd division in France. It's a hidden gem.
It might have been free, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm saying that's a hidden gem.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like that Le Havre, I swear that's where Pogba was at.
Le Havre, yeah. That school there, that academy there.
That's what.
Le Havre,
that's exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what a hidden gem is, bro. Man can't tell me about no hidden gem, yeah, that got a loan move to Italy and didn't do nothing, bro, and then was at Sporting, then like one of the biggest clubs in Portugal. That's not a hidden gem. 400 bags for Mahrez. That's a hidden gem, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like even Hakim Ziyech, yeah, wherever they signed Ziyech from, hidden gem. You know them ones. That these are gems that man are getting for cheap, yeah, and selling them for big money.
Yeah, no, I fully agree with you.
I hear about late bloomers and all that, yeah, but when I look at man's all-round game, yeah, I don't see much blooming, blood. You know them, like I don't, innit?
All right, listen. Moving on from them man there. Can Big Sam keep out West Brom?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna do it?
Yeah, I think he's got enough time.
So right now they are 5 points away from Burnley. Get me? Burnley have a game in hand, obviously, but they're 5 points from safety. Like, and they beat Wolves the other day 3-2. Is he gonna pull it off? You know what? Because I'm a sucker for a good story. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, because it's Big Sam, he's coming, he's never done it, and will this be another one of those great escape stories? Like, I think if he picks up a win in their next 2 games, I don't know who their next 2 games are against, but if he picks up a win, so it's against West Ham tomorrow. Okay, look, they got West Ham, then they got City, and then they got Fulham. If they can get a result against West Ham, like a draw, or maybe a draw, but the Fulham one is big as well. If they can get results in those games, and then they got Sheffield United straight after. So if they could get 6 to 8 points in the next 4 games, yeah, I'll start believing. I think
they're gonna start picking up points, my guy.
I can. You know what it is about Big Sam? You have to give the credit to him. Like, he knows how to just stay in a game and just nick a goal somehow.
Yeah,
he just knows how to do it, man. And hopefully he can get players in. They got Snodgrass in, which is actually going to be a good buy for them.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's what I'm saying about this spray. Yeah, whether you like him or not, he's got a method that just works, bro. You know what I mean? And big up everyone in the chat for all the info all these players, all the lists and that. Obviously, in Diddy was cheap as well. Like they said, like a 7
Yeah,
mil. They got him like 7 mil.
Ziyech is not 28, is he?
He is, bro.
I proper thought Ziyech was a young thing.
No, it's not a young thing. That's why I think that he's come to the league and he's adapted so easily because he's a mature player. The only reason why Ziyech was still in Holland is because there's been like talk about his attitude and stuff like that. You know them ones. He's just a bit of a bad man, which is fine. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, man, these are what I call hidden gems, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Ziyech, whoever picked up Ziyech and brought him to Holland in the first place, great signing. Man was a gem, bro. You know them ones. Look, he would have won Ajax a lot of silverware. So do you know what I mean? It's just one of them ones, bro. Honestly, like that's what a hidden gem is in football for me. Someone that gets picked up from a club that's not on most people's radars. Do you know what I mean? Like if that Caicedo, for instance, yeah, if he does get signed here and he ends up being a good player, you could say, yo, hidden gem because you found him in Ecuador or something like that. Antonio Valencia, when he got picked up, him and I think, was it him and Palacios or no? Yeah, him and Palacios were at Wigan or something, weren't they? Or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd say that Valencia was a hidden gem because man got picked up, yeah, at Wigan from nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? All them kind of brears, like you can say hidden gems for these man or players like Solomon Kalou, yeah, they get brought to Europe from somewhere. You could say that Drogba was a hidden gem that got brought whatever to France or whatever. These are hidden gems, bruv. Man ain't no hidden gem when you've had all loan moves to fucking Serie A teams and all them things there for me. That ain't no hidden gem thing, bro. Like the whole of Europe knows about you, bro. There's YouTube compilations of you, blood. You're not hidden, cuz. I didn't see no YouTube comps of Riyad Mahrez before you went to Leicester.
I hear that.
You know, like that. So, I mean, I think that West Brom can do what they need to do to stay up. I honestly do, you know. Man said that Big Sam's the EDL Jose Mourinho, blood. Okay. That's why.
He's an EDL. But like you say, he just gets it done at the end of the day. And that's what you need at this level. Someone that's just going to come in and just get the job done. Where the heck is my other memory card? Yeah. But, yeah, no. That's what I've got to say in West Brom, to be honest. I'm going to talk about Leeds, because I've been saying it. Listen, as good as Leeds are and the football they play, it doesn't mean that you have to just turn a blind eye to certain things.
Yeah.
They're becoming a bit stale, and it's like teams are slowly starting to figure them out now.
Yeah.
Brighton, a team who struggle to not concede goals, are clean sheets against them.
Yeah.
So ripping them open to score their goal. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think this is something that we actually have to look at, and it actually has to get addressed now, because everyone just gives Leeds the leeway of like, no, the way they play, you know, you're going to get beat, but when it starts to be a thing of you're getting beat way more than you're winning, and you're not even dominating games anymore, I just think it's something that you've got to look at, me personally. Do you get what I'm saying? But there's no reason why Brighton, who, like I said, are struggling to score and win games, should be doing that to you. So, yeah.
No, absolutely. I know. Big up everyone in the comments. I didn't even know that Ziyech was born in Holland because he plays for Morocco, and I got Moroccan brethren, so I just assumed that he was born in Morocco. Didn't know that he's born in Holland. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones, bruv. So that's how you know he's a bad man, or else he would have been playing for the Dutch national team. So you know that Ziyech's just a road man. You know what I'm saying?
I see someone say, how was Big Sam? Well, it was Rants, what kills me. Some of these men didn't even know Bruno Fernandes until last year, and I thought like he followed his whole career.
It's true though. It's true.
Do you know what? Yeah, you see me. I'm not someone that I watch a lot of football, but if I don't know someone, I'll just say, like I say it all the time, I don't know anything about them.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Mazzolini of this is, yeah, like the thing is, yeah, they'll diss certain players for one thing and then compliment other players for another thing. And that's why I don't like the inconsistency of football fans. And that's why the man say about agendas. Like, for instance, yeah, man, like Angel Gomez has left us, yeah. He's gone to the Portuguese league. Man are saying, oh yeah, he's gone to that Farmers League. But that's the same league, yeah, that like Bruno was shooting up, yeah, until he was 26 years old. You know them ones, and Angel's still a kid. And Angel's dominating that league, but no one's giving Angel credit for dominating that league. Yeah, they're saying, oh, the league's shit. But when Bruno was doing it, it was fine. Do you see what I'm saying? Like Cristiano Ronaldo left that league, yeah, at like 18, 19 years old, I think. Do you know what I mean? And Bruno was stuck there till he was 26. Do you know what I mean? The man is saying greatest player since Cantona. So how come man was still in that league at 25 years old? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like certain man, when they're using certain sticks to beat certain players with, they're not consistent with it, bro. Like if you're playing in that league up until a certain age, there's always a reason why, whether it's ability or it's attitude or something, because someone will come in for you. Ziyech, the reason why that someone never come in for Ziyech before, yeah, it's probably because of man's attitude. Because I've heard about man's attitude for time, and the fact that he plays for Morocco and not Holland, he probably got beef with them Dutchmen because Holland could use a player like him. Do you know what I mean? But they're not playing him, they're not picking him, so it's probably because he's on some bad man thing. Do you know what I mean? Just like Ben Arthur and them man there, bro. I know bare Moroccan man, so I know how they move when they want to move, innit? And there's nothing wrong with that. I get it. Because they're from the hood like man. They're from ends like man. But some of the Dutchmen ain't going to have that. Do you think Danny Blend and them man are going to allow Ziyech to bat them up? They're not having it. They'll just be like, you know what, little immigrant kid, we're not really fucking with him. Even though he's a bad baller, you know them ones. So the fact that he's still in Holland is probably an attitude thing. Same way Ben Arthur and them man couldn't really get to the top level. It was an attitude thing. Ben Arthur should be playing for one of the top teams in the world right now. But he's not.
And him, that ability alone is just,
bro, it's a joke, fam.
It's stupid, just ability alone.
It's a joke, brother.
What we're gonna do next?
I said Martinelli as well, Gem, 100%.
Yes. Martinelli, definitely a gem. Big up Martinelli. Arsenal, Newcastle tonight. Do you think Newcastle are going to come and get a victory?
Sorry, who?
Arsenal, Newcastle tonight.
You lot will beat them.
I think we'll beat them too.
You lot will beat them.
I think we'll beat them too. But I think if they're smart, they play Andy Carroll again because he gave us all sorts of trouble. But I think Callum Wilson's back. I heard the other day, so I think they're just going to go with Callum Wilson, to be honest. But I'm just glad there's no St. Maximin.
Yeah,
he would absolutely do bits. Is Almiron there? Did Almiron play the other day?
I don't know. You know,
I don't know if Almiron played against us the last time. So I don't know, but I think we'll win that one. But there's not really much to say about that one. But are Leicester gonna? Is this going to be the season where Leicester just don't fall off now?
No, you know what it is? We just have to see about injuries. We just have to see about injuries. Do you know what I mean? Because the thing is with Leicester, I think they're a very good team, 1 to 15. But then after that, it starts to get sticky. Do you know what I'm saying? So we have to see in it. Like, because look at Liverpool. The fact that Liverpool is still in the conversation, yeah. That's down to testament to how good their coach is. If that was a normal manager with this Liverpool squad, yeah, and had to play them man at centre back, the 2 centre mids, and I reckon they'll be getting pammed every week. Do you know what I mean? So, I think it's to do with Leicester. If they can keep their fitness record the way they are, I think Leicester are in the conversation for the top 6.
Yeah,
but not Premier League title. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I just think as well, yeah, that sometimes it takes a couple failures for the penny to drop. I'm looking at them, I'm thinking, you know what, this is a real threat to top 4. They're a real threat.
You think so?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because at the end of the day, it's the same way I don't think you are going to win the league, but you're a threat to the league because you're there at the end of the day. Like, I don't think even though they're up there right now with you guys for the league, I don't think they're going to be anywhere near the league, but they're overachieving. But I don't think that, I think they're overachieving so much that in regards to top 4, you have to put them in the conversation, especially because other people in the top 4 who are supposed to be in the top 4 aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing right now. So Chelsea don't look like a surety for top 4. Tottenham don't look like a surety for top 4. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I think they're a threat, and I just don't think they're going to have that big of a fall off. Like last year's fall off and the season before was just ridiculous. I don't think they're going to do that because they know better now. Do you get what I'm saying? I think they're better as a team. I think Maddison's looking. I said at the beginning of the season when Maddison scored that mad goal, I said Maddison's coming back. Yeah, Maddison, and he's looking back to his.
Maddison is cold. Maddison is very cold. You know.
Yeah, he's looking good. And Ndidi is back. and they just look a different team, and Didi's in that team. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think they've recruited well. Like Fofana, get me. He didn't have the greatest games against Southampton, but Fofana has been a good buy. I think Barnes has got much better. He's improved so much because he's added end product to that. Do you get what I'm saying? And I just think they've recruited well. I just don't think they're going to fall off like that. And they're in with a shout of getting that top 4, honestly. So I'm not saying they're going to get top 4. I'm just saying that I think they're a big threat to that, and they're going to disturb stuff. Because if I look at the league table very quickly, okay, so Tottenham are currently 5th, Everton there. So the top 4 contenders will be, well, Man United are going to get it, City and Liverpool. So for that final spot, we're looking at.
You're 100% sure that we're going to get it, yeah?
I think you will get top 4. Okay. Because at the end of the day, we're halfway through the season, and you're first. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't think you're going to experience that big.
Yeah, but you say that, but bruv, Liverpool are 4th now, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just out of nowhere, bro. That's what.
I don't think you're going to get that big of a drop off where top 4 is not going to. I'm not saying you're certain, but I think you're, for me, 90%, no, 80%. You're going to get that top 4.
Yeah.
Because when I look at the other teams, Tottenham, Everton, Chelsea, and Leicester. Are Leicester any worse than any of those players?
Any of those teams, you mean?
Yeah, like in regards to consistency and in regards to getting victories.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. I don't watch Leicester unless they're playing against one of the top teams or unless we're playing them. So I'm not the guy, to say what Leicester can and can't do. All I know is that their performance. All I know that their results have been consistent of a consistent level for a while, bro. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? But I do not know if they can sustain it for the whole season. I do not know, bro, if I'm 100% honest. But they did deal with the injury of Pereira and a few other people. So they've had injuries and they're still there or thereabouts. So you have to put respect on what Brendan's doing right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But honestly, in this league right now, one bad result can literally flip the table on its head. Like we saw, bro. Liverpool went from joint top to being 4th, in a matter of 2 games. It's a bit mad.
That's what I'm saying, because even Arsenal right now, if we no, let me not even say anything, bro. We are shocking. If we win tonight, we go 10th. But then
the fan said, "Oh, we're roller coaster. We're roller coaster FC."
You say that, but you know what it is? There's this big narrative around about you guys and blah blah. But at the end of the day, you guys have been consistent for a little bit of a period now. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I have to. It's not like you're playing rubbish and you're picking up and you're relying on other people flopping. You guys are doing your job first. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I put you up there. As much as I don't like you guys, I can't stand you guys. I have to just be honest and just be like, no, you guys are doing a thing. Like, I'm watching you lot play and I'm expecting you lot to come up with something. Yeah. So when I was watching that Liverpool game, as much as I wanted Liverpool to win, I was watching it thinking, United are going to get something from this. Do you get what I'm saying? And you guys are just looking like United of old, man. No, I won't go that far. No, I won't go that far. When I say that, I meant like in regards to you being able to get something from a game. Yeah. Because even when you weren't playing well for a while, there's no reason why you should not play well for that long and still pick up results. You're a good. You're right, bro. You're doing your thing, but you like idiot anyway.
I'm happy, bro. I'm very happy with what my team are doing at the moment, results wise. Do you know what I mean? The performances could be better, but you can't have everything at once, innit? That's what they say. So I'm just enjoying going into games and expecting my team to win. Like, it's a great feeling, man. Do you know what I mean? I haven't felt like this for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's mad.
Did you see Chelsea against Fulham yesterday? Or Saturday?
Nah, I didn't watch that game.
Oh, flipping on, man. Chelsea are bad, man.
Yeah, they just about got over the line, innit? I heard that Werner was up to his usual.
Yo, I don't know what's happened to Werner, bro. It come like the Space Jam thing. Bro, his touch is gone. His finishing is gone. Like, his confidence is low. Like, it's on the floor. Do you get what I'm saying? You know them ones where he'll be through and go, and normally if you're 1-on-1 or you got a good chance, you're expecting the net to rip. I'm actually expecting Werner to miss. And he's missing time and time.
And he's missing as well. It's mad.
Yeah, he's missing time and time again. Do you get what I'm saying? And
you see the Gareth Bale thing, bro?
Oh,
didn't I tell you, man? Didn't I tell you, man? Dapo, I don't know what show it was. I told man, I said, bro, he's gonna turn on Gareth Bale, bro. I said it. I can't remember what show it was, guys. Let me know what show it was. I said, bro, I could see Jose and Gareth Bale falling out because Jose brought Gareth Bale in, yeah, to be that guy in it, to change the game for him and this, that, and the other. And he's not going to be able to stay fit. He's going to lose patience with him. We throw him under the bus. I knew it. Man's already, the thing leaked about man saying, yo, do you want to go back to Madrid and play no football? I knew it was going to happen. Them two, you see big personalities in Jose, never worked out.
What's mad about Bale? I get the feeling like the guy don't even care, bro.
He doesn't care.
In regards to home. He's been there, done it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he doesn't even care.
Bruh.
But yeah, man. What else is there? Who else?
Bruh.
Guys, what else is there to that? I think I've forgotten a couple of things. Have I forgotten anything? What's happening with Tomori? I don't
know, bro. I don't know. Lampard's just not rating, man. I heard
they must have had a falling out. They must have had a falling out, man. Like, because I don't get the whole Tomori thing. Like, and AC Milan and them teams want him. Like, he's actually really good.
He's a good player.
He's actually really good, man. And I just don't know why they're not going for him, man. And hey, you see Ndombele's goal?
Bad boy, innit? Oi.
Listen, that goal was stupid.
He's a baller. He's one hell of a footballer, bro.
Stupid goal. Absolutely stupid goal. And Tottenham, man. I just can't.
Milan. What they're saying, Bale's going to Milan. Who? Bale?
No. Tomori.
Oh, Tomori. Okay. Rah. That would be a good move for him, bruv. Like, but bro, ain't that a bit early? Actually, he can go there and win the league. Actually, what am I talking about early?
Yeah,
man, I'm thinking about that Italian league like it's a retirement thing.
Bro, he's a good player, man, and I just don't know why Thingy don't fancy him, man. Lampard don't.
Tomori wants to go live in Milan and do up designer blood. That's what he wants to do, you know.
See, that's sick, man. That's sick. I think he should just go, man.
Yeah, do up some designer shopping and them thing there. You get me? Like, yeah, that's perfect for him. You know them, man.
Yeah, I think he should go because man ain't rating him and taking him for a joke, man. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for him still.
I swear Christensen's played more than him this. Yeah, I don't think he's even played this season.
Some joke, bro.
I think I see him on the bench, but I haven't actually seen him. Right, let's see this. Where am I at? Did you see when there's all this stuff happening about the referee at the Liverpool game blowing the whistle? And
what happened?
He blew up early for half-time. At half-time, innit? And Liverpool.
We're going mad.
Yeah.
Why did he blow up early?
I don't know.
The game was shit. That's why he probably said, yo, this game's dead, blood. Let me go and have an orange and that. Look at half-time orange and the Snickers and that.
I don't know, man.
I didn't see that. Klopp's always moaning anyway, that flipping idiot, bro. You know the ones there. Just be calm anyway. Liverpool won't give him no money. And then he'll leave soon. You know them ones. He started a new deal, but I reckon a couple seasons Klopp's out of here, bro. End up at Bayern Munich or something. He'd just be bored of this Liverpool thing. No money.
Yeah. Wilshere's gone Bournemouth.
Oh, what? Is that confirmed?
Yeah, he's got a short-term deal. He probably just wants to play to the end of the season.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me see how long. I'm looking at it now. I think it's to the end of the season, yeah.
Okay. Decent.
Yeah, end of the season. It's good because I like Wilshere, man. I like him. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh, apparently Liverpool aiming for Armand Traore.
Who?
Armand Traore, Liverpool.
Bro, I don't know about all that, bro. Liverpool are done out here in these streets, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, I can't believe Ozil's gone, man. That's hurt me, man.
Bruv, Lee Gunner celebrating them, man. I saying he's popping the champers.
Yeah, because I don't know who Lee Gunner is, but he needs to stop.
Man like Lee, bruv. Man like Lee, you know, that's funny. Nah, bruv. Everyone in the chat's telling me, innit? I ain't seen it, but Lee Gunner's a madman anyway. Big up Lee Gunner and the Rat Army, man. You man already know what it is.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think anyone that pops champagne for Ozil, I don't know, man. Because especially if you're looking at the quality we have in the team and you're looking at what we need, the fact that he can actually help and he can actually contribute something, and he's better than what we have and what we've been seeing. Get me? Anyway, you know what it is as well, yeah? The guy was there for 7.5 years, you know? We did him dirty. The way we dealt with him on like going out, we did him. Oh no, I said Armand Traore. People, sorry, Adama, not Armand.
Oh, Adama.
Yeah, sorry, not.
Bro, I didn't know Adama.
Adama Traore. So I said
Traore. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm looking at Sky Sports News now. That Liverpool anthem. But
what?
Yeah, sorry, I meant to say I said Armand Traore. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, no, I meant to say Adama. But yeah, Arsenal did him dirty, man. I even saw something that Arsenal was saying that they want him to terminate the contract and pay him back the wages they paid him since he's not been featuring in the team. Yeah, how disrespect that is. You lot are choosing not to play this player.
Yeah, and then you want him to give his money.
They're moving Arsenal, man. Like, it's so hard to love that club at the moment. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's so hard because they just do people dirty. They just do people dirty, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Anyway. I said Aporobi, aka Bobby Lashley, blood. You know, like that.
Right. Daps, where does Mesut rank in our best players in the Emirates era, in your opinion? He's definitely top 5. Definitely top 5 for me. Get me? That's proper quality. So if I look at
what year did you move to the Emirates?
I can't remember, but Henry was still there. So get me? Let me see that now. Hey guys, what year did we move to the Emirates?
So you're like 15 years ago. Alexis, Ozil, Cazorla, Cesc.
Okay, so I'm not going to pick Henry. The players that were already in our team when we moved there, I'm not going to pick them. So the ones that we carried over.
Okay, so you're only going to pick the ones that came in.
Yeah. So
after 06, 07.
Yeah. So Cazorla, Ozil, Eduardo. That's one that everyone's gonna be like, what?
Was Van Persie you already?
Yeah, he was with us already. Rosicki,
Sanchez.
Oh yeah, Sanchez, yeah. Rosicki, Sanchez. But you know what? Haleb might be in there as well. Oh, Nasri, I forgot about Nasri as well.
Haleb was cold.
Yeah, Haleb was sick, bro. Haleb was sick. But Eduardo, a lot of people don't.
He was cold, but
that leg break finished him.
He was clutch. Cesc, RVP, Alexis, Cazorla, Nasri. I can't disagree with that. That looks cold.
But Cesc was already there. That's why I don't put Cesc in there.
Okay, so RVP, Alexis, Nasri.
Yeah, and RVP were there from Highbury. So Alexis, Cazorla, Nasri, Ozil, and add in Eduardo there for me. But someone said
Leb was already there as well. They joined while he was at the okay. Madsen.
Oh yeah, he did. I remember he was in the kit. Yeah, okay, cool.
Man, like, shaving blood.
Yeah, man, someone said Gilberto, but Gilberto was there from before.
England, blood. You know what I'm saying? And the women were clapped and that. Remember, our shaving was just dissing out England, bro.
Yeah, I remember that.
Clapped and that. Man wants to go back to Russia with the bad and that. Hey, so
look at this team, yeah. This is where I say, yeah, towards the end, Wenger failed us because look at the players we're mentioning: Rosicki, Nasri, Diaby, Podolski. Bro, we had players, man, but man are just failing these teams. Imagine we had a team now with Cesc, Nasri, Rosicki, RVP. Bro, we actually had a team, bro. But then our Achilles heel was that we never ever got defenders in. Get me? Guys think there's any serious chance? No, for me, I'm not convinced. This feels like another Lukaku. No way, he's not another Lukaku. But Lukaku gets goals, so I don't want to start this conversation. Get me? Haaland, I don't think I actually think Haaland is one of It's probably the best youngster apart from Mbappe for me. I think so. Oh, actually, because I love Yao Felix. I love Yao Felix.
Yao Felix is the best, blood.
Yeah, I love Yao Felix. So I don't know, man.
Bro, he's the best, bro. He's the best in his age bracket, bro. No, that man can't see him, bro. However, like, I understand what man's saying about what's his name, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Haaland. Bro, I genuinely think, yeah, that Haaland, yeah. Haaland, I see the Lukaku comparisons. I've even made them because I think that he's limited as a footballer, but he's a ridiculous athlete, bro. And his position's way better than Lukaku. You know them way better, bro. Like he's a bit more ice cool in front of goal, whereas Lukaku kind of shanks at things, innit? And just hits them as hard as he can. I think that he's a more clinical striker than Lukaku, but I know what people mean. Like back to goal, Haaland's not the guy, bro. Haaland's a high line, spacing behind, running in straight lines kind of player. Good finisher. I think that Haaland he very much relies on a supply line, just like Lukaku does, innit? And I don't think the supply line at Chelsea is that great. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Werner missed his loads of chances, but I think Haaland needs a team that plays specifically to supply him chances. If he's got Ziyech behind him, I think he's scored a bag of goals, bruv. Not even gonna lie, bro. And he can head the ball as well. But I see the comparisons, bro. His all-round game's not as good as people will make it out to be.
Yeah, I definitely hear that. Someone in the comments was telling me what about Carlos Vela. Carlos Vela, loved him, but he wasn't. He falls just short of them, man. But Carlos Vela was a player. But yeah, listen, I'm out. I'm gonna do some work, bro.
Yeah, trust me. Big up everyone inside. You know what I'm saying? We're back again anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? And I agree with this. I see the Ronaldo athleticism in Haaland. Absolutely. It is like that. It's very much like that. Proper explosive freaks. And in the modern game, that's what you need, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So now big up everyone inside. 1.2 here the whole time. We're back again tonight at 6 o'clock with James Redmond, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he's calmed down a little bit, you know, like that after yesterday's game. No, I mean, we got some more footy talk for you, man, tonight. So make sure you lock that into your diary, you know what I mean, or your planners or your whatever you, man, are using. You get me? Or just, bruv, I swear down, I think you can join now or something, or set a reminder or whatever the fuck. I don't know how this thing works. You know what I'm saying? For the show later, 6 o'clock. And you, man, smash the like, yeah, on this one, people. You know them ones. But nah, bruv, it's been emotional. You already know how it is. Now I'm saying good show, good roundup every Monday. No KG this week, bruv, but KG let me know. KG let me know ahead of time that he wasn't going to be able to make today. I'm on Lee Gunner's channel at 4. Do you know what I mean? I'm on Lee Gunner's channel at 4 o'clock anyway, guys. So I'm just gonna go work out now. But yeah, I'm on Lee Gunner's channel at 4 live, and then back here at 6 o'clock live as well. So yeah. Don't forget to tune in, people. Daps, you got anything that you want to plug before you dip?
Just go and check out my channel, man. There's content there galore. Do you know what I mean? Just go check it out. And also, those of you, man, on Clubhouse, just add me up, Dapo CEO on Clubhouse, and we normally have like football chat on Clubhouse, and you can just come up to the stage, and if you've got anything to say, it's just proper good football chat, and it's grown football chat. None of this nonsense. So add me up on Clubhouse, man, and yeah, that's it, man. But the content's gonna keep coming. Big up Rants as always. Big up you, man, for showing up always. I got a new Mac, everyone. Can you tell the quality of the video? No?
Bruv, your thing looks calm anyway, but it's not the Mac, yeah. It's the lighting anyway that will turn your thing on into a madness.
I'm gonna get the lighting sorted today, actually.
Get the lighting.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. All right then, man. You, man.
Big up everyone inside. You know what I'm saying? And yo, I'm gonna see you at 4 o'clock on Lee Gunner's channel, and then back here at 6 o'clock.